Hello everyone, today we're just going to have a chill, slightly short stream with more P5 grid attempts. So for everyone who hasn't been here yesterday, when I set up everything and started doing attempts, this is just doing P5, but while dodging galleries for the entire time. Okay. Now, it is slightly difficult. It's done through the spawning of a 1 HP enemy at the start of each boss fight, and then killing it and trying to dodge Geo throughout the entire boss. If I pick up the Geo, that's an instant loss of the run, and we try to beat the entire of P5 of this. Now, as we get more into into more complicated bosses, I can show off some critical strats with the Geo. But for now, it's mainly just keeping up in orbit, knowing how to get hit in a way that doesn't send you into the Geo, and just playing well. Which I'm not doing the greatest job right now. But it's alright. So my history with doing Geo challenges, or at least combat related ones, is doing every boss in the Hall of Grid Radiant like this. Now the very big difference is that, well, it's one boss at a time, and not every boss one after the other in a row. So it's going to be interesting. Eventually kill it down. Another thing is that I have a bit of a technical difficulty with Grasmother, specifically. For whatever reason, she drops a lot of Geo. Like, I have a mod that's supposed to make all of the bosses that do drop Geo not do that. And it doesn't work for Grasmother specifically, so I need to do like stuff with this to not pick up the Geo, which is a bit annoying, but it is what it is, and it doesn't really make the challenge easier or anything, so I don't really mind it. Okay, that's annoying. Another thing you're going to see me do a lot is like jump a bit randomly, kind of in place. I'm doing that to kind of stabilize the orbit. If it seems to me like the orbit is going to collide with me, I can move in kind of a circular motion to stabilize it and make sure it doesn't collide with me. Markov wide range is really like comical to me. Like, I'm really not used to using it. It's really nice for the Geo orbit because your movement is very limited, like restricted at times. So you can't get as close to the boss as inside. It's really nice, but it's also like comically long. Doesn't stop me from missing nail hits on like any boss, but you know. Nice. I am like slightly warmed up, but not completely, so the more we go through this, the more warmed up I'll be, and the less the early bosses will give me trouble. Wow, I'm missing everything. God damn. I am just missing everything. There we go. Nice. Okay. The start of Fortnite is like always a bit like on the edge of am I going to get hit into the G or not. Massive morph charger, funnily enough, is almost the exact same way it is normally. It's by far the easiest boss in the game with this challenge. Also normally, but you know. Because it's just the same. I picked up the chair. You know what, next time I get to massive morph charger, maybe I won't speak as hastily. Something like that can happen. So I just need to not be greedy. Sometimes I get greedy and try to kill him on the first like dash attack he does and not jump. And that can happen. Which isn't the greatest outcome. Okay, well. So just need to pay attention to that. Debug mode doing debug mode things. Why is he in the middle? What is this flashlighting doing? How is he already dead? I don't get it. I don't get this game. Like, does the second one heal when I kill the first one? I actually don't know. But it doesn't. It definitely doesn't feel like they have the same amount of health. Like, how did he die? I'm being camped out. Made the benchmark. Let's not go to the next eternity. Yo! God! I almost got into it. What are we doing? Can you, like, die? God damn! Annoying boss. Survives quite a while. Another thing is that I'm kind of used to the amount of health that the raiding bosses have, so they might kind of just die when I'm not expecting it, which is definitely a problem I'm looking forward to. So yesterday we got to Tank Fender, that was our PB. Today I'd like to get at least past Tank Defender, which I don't think should be that big of an issue. Probe is the main issue. I'm just... I flip. I'm playing very all over the place, I'll be honest. Ah. Okay, now we should die. Okay, unless he doesn't get double hit like I expected him to. That was a way harder Massive Mouse Charger than it had to be. Now is Hornet and then Grobe. The thing I need to remember is to try and save some souls for Grobe. It definitely makes him way nicer to fight. Hornet is definitely one of the most fun fights. Mainly because you can kind of fight her like you normally would. Oh my god! That's me not being used to Sharp Shadow enough. That's annoying. It's fine, happens. But already we're to Hornet, which is only 2 bosses away from PB. I will say that Vengeflecking is the first boss is very annoying because sometimes you'll come to see very quickly that the like most RNG slash difficult part about this, or maybe not difficult, but RNG related thing is the start. Like the start of every boss fight where I need to gather the Geo into one orbit is very RNG at times. If the boss like can get in the way of me doing it can get very messy. And I kind of just need to react to what happens and hope I can do well enough. Because usually it's still possible, no matter if I get bad RNG or not, because it's harder. I jumped it and made input. That was dumb, yeah. Alright, usually I'd like to start with like enough soul for a dive, for the reason I said earlier, because it's nice to have a bit of coverage at the start in the RNG part, but it's fine. God damn! Oh my god, that's kinda crazy. So there, if I fall into spikes, it's almost always a guaranteed game over, because I just need to hope that the Geo will magically orbit itself again. And it did, so that's nice. Okay, very nice salvage. Stun fatigue! Oh my god. So stun fatigue, I actually don't know if there's an official term for it, but I call it stun fatigue. It refers to when you stun a boss that can be stunned, like a lot of the early game bosses, like Hornet or like False Knight, Pure Vessel even, Broken Vessel, all of these can be stunned, and when you stun them, the game like pauses for a sec, and if you like if it happens while you're holding an input, like a jump input, it kind of cuts it short unless you consciously hold the input for longer than you actually intend to use. So you need to always be on the guard to that, because if not, you will just fall into the attack. Yeah. Or into the Geo, sorry. Which is a horrible mechanic, and I hate it. And it gives me a lot of pain. And I need to every time remind myself to consciously think about it, because you need to think about it consciously the entire time. Every time you fight a boss that can be stunned, or just can cause stun fatigue, for example, I believe with Vengefly King, when the first one dies, it causes stun fatigue. You need to always be prepared for that. Which makes my job a tad bit harder. See, the first one dies pretty quickly, then the second lives for a while. I don't know, is it just because there's more things happening, so it feels longer? And also I can get more soul from the spins of the other one. Maybe. Nice. Again, no dive for Grasmother, but Grasmother is one of the bosses I don't really mind. Not having dive against. Because of that. That's what happens every time she goes for a dash attack. Okay, very reckless. I picked up this gem. So when that happens, I am just kind of going to ignore it. I'm probably not going to beat P5 this attempt, and I'll just get it fixed when I can. So it doesn't really matter. Although it is definitely very annoying. Can I actually get full myself in this? I can, right? Yep. And an extra one for luck. So, no fall and MMC. Okay, I am just throwing. Really, I didn't... So if I accidentally get the orbit has a direction, it's either clockwise or counterclockwise. And it's not that one or the other is better, it's just for certain things, if you want to go to the right, it's better to have counterclockwise or clockwise and the opposite for the left. When you're fighting a boss, it's kind of just up to preference, what you're used to. I'm used to clockwise, which is how it is right now. So if it ever gets flipped, either from a boss's attack, that you need to dodge in a certain way that always gets it flipped, or if you just mess up, like I did there, you need to reset the, like, intentionally flip the orbit back. Which is why I tried to do there and failed. It's less of a thing prevalent in the other boss as well. Like, Hornet 1 doesn't really require you to do that. It's more like Soul Master, Soul Tyrant, for example. So we have a bit of a way in building. Yo! And I have a dive for plasma. Damn, I really didn't expect him now to die. I'll just heal it first. Really? I missed the platform. That's really annoying. I think for I'm debating whether or not to just continue if I pick up Geo, just to get more experience with the later bosses. I think I'll only do that when I reach like Oro and Mato, and then from there I'll just start always going past them up until I get to Fate Master and so forth. And they both right. They did. This one definitely has more HP. The one that survives. He's also more adamant to camping me out, it seems. Ow! Okay. There we go. Oh, don't do anything down on... Really? And I just... That's frustrating. I just got bad RNG with False Knight. I actually don't think I could have won that fight. I mean, maybe if I knew that was the RNG, I would get him, but I couldn't. It's okay, happens. Dying to or losing the run to RNG is not that uncommon. It happens. I am dealing with something, okay. It's alright. I definitely do feel like I'm getting more warmed up, which is nice. Yeah. Another thing that happens in these kind of in this challenge is that some bosses act very strange, because bosses do different things depending on where you are, and they very much were not designed in mind with you doing this very weird movement. So sometimes you see bosses behave in a very weird way. Mantis Lords slash Sisters of Battle, for example, if you get on the wall, which is not something that anyone really does, but sometimes you're forced to with this challenge, they kind of just like all get on the opposite wall and there's like one above you and one below you, and it's really hard to not get hit. Which is really funny. Of course. Alright, bot booted, and now we can continue with our thing. That's a lot of damage, guys. Nice. I actually wasn't sure that I would pick up the gym. There we go, now they die kind of at the same time. Maybe I am just unconsciously targeting them. Nice. And that's not worth apology, so I should fight. Nice. Horse Knight is a boss that you very much need to be aware of. Because every time you knock him down, it's called stun fatigue. Now don't fall on NMC. I almost... If you kill the enemy and make the geodrop before he does his roar, he will always lose. What am I doing? God damn it. Why? That's really annoying. Okay, so for next time, when I say don't fall, I should probably listen to my own advice and not fall. Like, I'm not under any time limits to kill this boss. Yeah, that was on me completely, fair enough. I'm not under any time limit, so I should probably just take my time, huh? Happens. What am I? Okay. Fair enough. I thought about doing like Pantheon, but I thought that would be too easy. Because I already did every boss Radiant. I'm starting to see that easy is maybe not the word I would use. But I still think I'd rather just do this than do all of the benefits and then P5. Possibly. Actually, don't know. If I get like really stuck, I might just move over to the first few benefits. Okay, I'm just not playing well at all. This like has nothing to do with P5. Doesn't really matter, there are 40 bosses afterwards, right? That's so annoying. He's like in the middle in a really weird spot because I'm like doing weird things below him because of the geo. So that's what I kind of what I meant when I said the bosses are too weird in this. Ow. Oh my god. What the... Okay, I got like a weird glitch where my double jump has like way more... It just moves me way further up than it should, which is a bit annoying. Okay, I can like hide there, I guess. That's a good start. The thing about having to do all of these bosses one after the other is that I need to actually be consistent with them. With the all of Gods series, I kind of just need to beat them once. So it doesn't really matter how consistent I am, it just matters how much time I'm willing to put in an inconsistent strategy. What am I doing? That was just really weird timing with the orbit. So here I kind of need to find the consistent spots, which in my opinion makes it more fun instead of just like fighting a boss over and over and over again until I get the correct timing. Now, granted, I didn't do that out of wanting to not find consistent strategies most of the time. Most of the time, it was like either Markov or Umu that are when you need to do them hitless with Geo. There isn't a consistent strategy unless you know what RNG you get, which I don't, because I'm not surprised. Oh. Well, it's scary. Okay, that's not the greatest orbit. Don't throw on enemies. Let's take it slow. I don't need to kill him within 1 or 3 or 7 or 18 attacks. It should take like 4 if I take it slow, which is fine. I mean, depending on, I guess. Okay, that right there is me being used to... God, I'm... So me getting hit there is because I'm used to 1-2-2-1. dive invincibility timing. In 1.2.1, like in former patches of the game, you had more invincibility time, like more invincibility frames with dive. You actually had enough that you could spam it in place inside of a hitbox and never get hit. And I'm used to that because that's where I did the Hall of Goals. Actually, did I? No, I didn't. It was doing count much. I just saw. That's pretty funny. Can you like get stuff? She can't get stunned out of that long attack. The needle throwing attack. I also need to remember to save soul from gold. Okay, but that idea was done for the guy. I had to hold that button for like a full second extra. I got bad energy, so now I need to just hope I... Nice. Okay, very close. Nice, okay. Can you teleport back? No. Go, please die. Nice, okay. Gorb is such a scary boss, it's definitely by far the hardest up until then. So now I need to quickly get Gather to Geo. And be careful of his phase transition screen. Nice. And he's dead. Nice. For Soul Warrior, which is the next boss, I would rather wait for him to do his first attack and only then get the gem. Nice. So now. Oh my god, okay. That kind of scared me. I have enough time to heal at the very least once. After the nice. Now it's more like... Because of Tiso, I have time to gather up the Geo like this. So Tiso's sacrifice is not in vain. I was actually really close. Now if I remember correctly, Molek dies pretty quickly. I do, nice. Okay, this is progress, Oro and Mato. So if I beat this, technically this is the... yeah, okay, the reason P1 would be very easy is that I have the, like, Lifeblood House. So I would get 5 extra HP after a Hornet. Which I don't get here because it's moved up a bit. So P1 would actually be very easy. Okay. only got one of them, of course. Okay, now don't throw this, of course it's not easy. I got the buggy! Okay. Well, that was good progress, but I got the bug again where if I get hit while double jumping, I like get a really weird high double jump that instantly kills me. That sucks, but new record, and by quite a bit as well. Got past Soul Warrior and Defender, and Molek. So 3 bosses of progress, and we have like the stream is only like halfway done. So now I just like to get to all matter again and not fall. Ow. Nice. Oh my god. Okay, she just caught me at a very bad spot. Fair enough. So as I said, the start is always the most rough bout. So it's nice when I get like a good clean start for this. But it's definitely prone for getting not very nice starts. Okay, I guess that was too late, I suppose. Alright, so now they fall into a point to die. Apparently is not died. God damn, he has a lot of health. Thank you. I dashed the other direction. Oh my god. I tried dashing to the left, but didn't. So I need to stop throwing on Grasmother. Grasmother is like not that difficult, I'm just doing stupid things. Why did I do that? Like, I just autopiloted that. That was just dumb. Alright. It's alright though. I don't really mind the fact they lost to Mato. I just felt like I didn't play well. But they are definitely different, right? Definitely for the start. Really? I just keep forgetting. It's going to take a while for him to die. Okay, nice. Very fortunate he died though. Now, don't do anything dumb. I'm doing something dumb. Yeah, no. I just should have dived. That was bad. So awkward. Okay. That wasn't me flipping the orbit. The orbit got flipped. So I flipped it back. But yeah, that again is just the boss acting very weird. Very weird. And then he dies very quickly. I don't get it. Till the end of time. God damn. There's no way I target that much. I refuse. I'm just going to assume the opponent kills. Completely folded. Okay. I picked up here. Again, we'll just ignore it because it's not like actually losing the charge. Which is definitely really? Yo! That's so annoying. I think I'll get like one more deep attempt and then I'll just start going for the second Pantheon like here. I mean, like if I pick up Geo, I just continue. Because I feel like I'm not playing that well, so so I might as well just get a bit of experience on the later bosses. Ow. I really thought it would do a screen. It's alright. Very awkward. I missed the... I just lost the where the geo is. That's so annoying. Alright, I think I'm just going to go for the bullets. I feel like I'm kind of just not playing great, so just like I'll move on if I accidentally pick up geo. I also think it will be more entertaining for both the viewers and me. Ow. I know why I did that, I'll be completely honest. Sharp Shadow kill. Nice. I really thought that was good. Now try to not fall on the games. Just take your time with this boss. That's more than enough damage, you will die. Yep. Smooth riding. Now onto a Hornet. Just don't do anything dumb. Nice, a lot of sulfur gold. Let's see the RNG. Good. Oh, I got knocked into the... Ah. Well, that's our first bust. Dunk defender. In general, I prefer to have the boss on the right side of me, rather than the left. That's because it's easier to go right than left with the geo between twice. Ow. Okay, that was... He's going to like do the... yeah. So either I stayed grounded because I knew that was coming, and if you win the air, you could, you like get stunned and can get knocked into the Dunk defender down. Soul warrior yet again. I wait until I see him, and then I hit. Okay, there was a mistake. Can I actually do anything about that? Interesting. I actually don't know if that's just an RNG take. I have to like an RNG check. I have to make plus. I don't know if I can avoid that. Maybe if I think I just need to take the Geo early. Find a way to make it so I don't get into him. I have to look into that. Molek. Thanks, this. Ow. Alright, I'll take it. That's definitely not the third way of dodging that. I'm not playing well. Actually needs salt. Yep. I noticed. Now Oro and Mato. Up until now, Gorb was the only tool bust and we got unlucky with so we are well. Look into that. Now actually make sure to nail both of them. I don't like that they're on the left. I like it's them to I should have played like this safer, yeah. I get it though. I just shouldn't have let's just finish. Can you like that one? And now is when I get the extra health and fully reset. Let's see. 0. Okay, almost already fell. Now I would like to preserve as much of the extra health as possible. So that means I need to stop getting hit. Okay, I'm so terrible. Wow. That was just horrific. Crystal Guardian. And yeah, I need to just move that like enemy because I don't know why it's to the right. To be in between me and the boss. Okay, well, not going great. I would like to stop falling, basically. Alright, Soulmaster, I think should be fine. It's right here I flipped all this. Usually it doesn't really happen on the earlier bosses, but it can if I mess up. I'm stuck. Okay. God damn it. Yet again, it's just like not playing well. It's fine though. Globals. Okay, the first one hits me. That's okay, Sisters of Battle, hypothetically, very skill-based fight. Even with Geo, there's not a lot of RNG that can kill you, so just play well. I almost already lost it. There is like a bench after this, so I can get away with getting hit a lot, as long as I don't pick up the Geo, of course. Okay, the attack pretty quick after that. Ow. Okay. I need to be careful with the dive though. Alright, not the greatest, but not that bad either. This fight is pretty difficult to refill. Now after this, I don't actually. This is where I haven't got to, even on the last stream. So I don't know what awaits here. I don't remember. Oh my god, Marmot. Marmot is not a fun boss fight. Yeah, already. Or maybe I'm just... Yeah, okay, never mind. Marmot is free. I'm just going for no reason. Fair enough. This is really weird. I got stuck on... Yeah, okay, this freeze, this boss is fine. I just need to not fall this time. Fair enough. Broken vessel shouldn't be that big of an issue unless I want to say unless the infection spawns early and like interrupts me during my setting up the gear. Ow. I would like to not lose all of my health on a relatively easy boss fight. Oh right, the balloons don't even spawn in this in normal broken vessel. I mean, they do, but like not in that. Wow, he has no HP. Okay, broken vessel is also pretty fine, with the exception that I need to not fall. Alien. This was surprisingly a very fun boss fight. Ow. I also think he shouldn't have too much HP. Okay, that was just fair enough. That's just what happens when you don't fight the boss a long time and it's pretty tricky. So I need to remember to actually look around me. Shio. Okay, P2 is like almost easier than P1. Surprisingly. How do you fight this boss again? Ow. I really appreciate that Shio willingly went over to the side I'd rather to fight on. Okay. I don't need to stop getting hit by the thing. Stun fatigue is also a thing in this fight. That. Nice. Alright, not too bad. Overall. P3 I think is when we start running into issues. I think it's Hive Knight, Elder Who Collector, God Tamer Grim, and then we get to like very weird fights. So this should be, yeah, be Knight. Oh, Hive Knight, sorry. Hive Knight I don't think is too big of an issue. There is like the spikes, yeah, this, a bit awkward, but if I did, I'll get fine. Okay, really? Again, just me forward. Just don't fall. Is the conclusion. Elder Ho should be free. I do need to... Oh my god. The start is really scary. So yeah, just take a little slow because he's slightly scary. Now, Usually I wouldn't be doing this, but I only do this to get the geo in line in a consistent way. Because I just don't want to deal with the RNG of it. Alright, collector down. No special notes about him. Oh, got him, there is a thing, right? Okay. Can you like now is Grim. Grim is actually very nice, very polite, and lets us gather the Geo without any issues. Thank you, Grim. Appreciate you. I actually inputted the Now I don't actually remember the fight too much in terms of how it works with Geo. I assume I need to keep a bit of soul for the dive. Ow. What, you have less time than AKG though? You also just can't really heal at any time, right? Other than the buns. So I'm just going to do that whenever I see like something I don't feel bad. I don't have time for that. Okay. So you just really don't have time for healing anywhere. This is something that it's not really related to the fact that this is Grim and not NKG, and just the fact that I'm not used to healing in the with you in this format. It's fine though, happens. So I just need to remember I can't really heal. Actually, I think there's even a bench after it, so I don't really need to. So just like win. Also, right if you attack me, he does that. A lot of things we're learning. So up until now, the best is 0-1. I need to so now I get a bench, so I don't even need to heal and stuff, which is really nice. Afterwards, I actually don't remember which boss it is. I assume some sort of pretty weird removal. What do I have left? Like, noise is 4%, I believe. So, I don't think hell. Oh, right, this is the thing. Oh, it's Watcher Knights? Really? Okay, I mean, for Watcher Knights is pretty chill, I think. I immediately thought. Oh my god, that's so annoying. Okay, but Watcher Knights I've done multiple times because, you know, you're forced to do them in like any speedrun ever. So they're pretty chill. probably get hit a bit because I'm not going to. I will get hit quite a bit on this boss. Let's say like that. Is it like the sword tyrant now? I don't. Umu. Okay, Umu is interesting because it's like the worst boss to ever be consumed. I should also keep some of the. I hate this boss so much. Okay, I'll have to see what I do with Umu because it's just such a bad boss, right? Okay, that hits me, I guess. Okay, seriously? You got stuck on me. Oh my god. So that sucked. Don't do that in an actual fight. Why? It's not winged Nosk. So I actually have time to set this up before. Which is nice. Yeah, okay. Wow, this place sucks. Watcher Knights into Umu into winged Nosk. That's horrific. Okay. I'm okay. You know what? I think this is far enough. I'm going to do a few more attempts of not actually, oops, not actually continuing when I pick up Geo, trying to get to O and Mato and get a new PV. Overall, great stream. The PB increased by like 4 versus. Which is very, very nice progress. Okay, I really thought it's going left. Unfortunately, I don't have Mark of White and Long Nail White. I kind of need it. Yeah. Okay. Very scary. Nice. Very nice to see you as well. It is easier than it looks, but it's also not easy, so that fair enough, yeah. Up until now the PB is 10 bosses in out of the 44, which is pretty nice. Oh, got you. Use it. I guess everything, right? This is like a bit. I can't really hear it. Is it not too quiet? Because on my side, I mean, my side doesn't really matter. I don't really need too much audio. I can still hear it just a bit quiet, is all. Well, hypothetically, I mean, I don't really hear a difference between turning up the master volume. Alright, is it fine? Ooh! It's good. Ooh! Oh. This boss acts very strange, in a very strange way, when you do all of this maneuvering bullshit. Okay, please, bro, like, please stop camping me out. Blood. Blood! Like, at least spawn me venge flies if you camp me out. Give me soul. Ah, appreciate it. That was the dumbest thing I've done in my entire life, but it worked. It's fine. I suck at this game. That's very unfortunate. Alright. A bit of falling, but it's fine. Yep, kind of just forced to get hit there. I am... I can't help you. You already know that's not in my in my material. God damn, he just doesn't die, huh? Alright. It is what it is. Some people just have better things to do in life. That's alright. Ooh. I mean, yeah. Playing League is not what I would consider as a better thing to do, I guess. It's only cheating if you get caught. And I don't. Ow. So I need to not throw an MMC. God, what am I doing? Yeah, sorry. I shouldn't be making fun of someone who is actively trying to get rid of their addiction. Okay. Massive Monster is not the hardest boss in the game. It's the hardest boss to get skill issue on, and I just did. What am I doing? Okay, that's just RNG. Happens. I mean, I have wings. I believe wings are there in order to allow me to fly. Now it's going to take another year and a half for Renfleking to die. Goddamn. Thank you. Nice. Stun fatigue. Oh my god. Stun fatigue is so annoying. Okay, I think I'll do another like deep run where I just, if I pick up Geo, I keep on moving to get a bit of experience with the other bosses. And then I'll probably just very good progress though. PB got beaten by 4 bosses. Oh! Okay. I flip the orbit, I need to flip it again. That was again a bit dumb, but it's fine. Nice. Also a lot of soul for plasma though, which doesn't really help, but it's nice. Okay, well, I just... Yeah. I need to at least get past, like, False Knight in order to do a deep run. Why I just ignore the Geo. Because if I start, like... If I get Geo on the second boss, I might as well just reset. Oh my god. I'm just not playing well. It's alright. As soon as I get past Grasmother, I'll just do a deep one. That's okay. Well then, that's not exactly what I meant to do. Okay, good salvage. Yo, I'm so greedy, it's crazy. Okay, nice. Bench flaking down. I need to not fall in Grasmother. Okay, I'm missing everything. Nice, Grasmother down. Alright, forcing it down. This will be the deep one. Now try not to throw an MMC. Make it slow. I threw. Okay. Oh my god. That's really annoying. Well, a new PB it's not going to be, but we'll go for the deep one now. Hornet is pretty fun. You basically fight her as if you don't have gear. Or like, it's the same stats, kind of. How bad am I? Wow. Well. Gorb. Let's see the RNG on Gorb. Horrific. That's the worst RNG I've ever seen on Gorb. Wow. Well, still have Geo, so I guess I can still fight him like this. What, really? Okay. Just not playing well, but it's alright. Getting experience from the bosses. That might be phase transition, be careful. Alright, dunk defender down. Without fall. Now I'll try to see if I can get the Geo to orbit before I this. I mean that works, I just don't know if it would work if the Geo is slow on the pickup. Because it's RNG how long it takes for the swarm to actually pick up every individual Geo. Nice. Soul Wars went smooth. Molek, thanks to Tissel's sacrifice, I can actually get the Geo in time. What the? Okay, I just walked into the Geo. That's kind of crazy. Well. More experience on Mato would be nice, because they are pretty difficult.
Yes.
Okay. Already picked up Geo. Okay, and that's all of it. I'm playing horrifically. That's crazy. I'm just damage chunking right now because there's a bench afterwards. Now it's 0. Okay, so I need to be careful to not dash into him. Noted. Alright, and Crystal Guardian has like not a lot of HP. Soul Warrior, be careful of the dive attack, mainly. And you can still get that double hit even if you... Nice. And dive phase. Oh, dive phase is pretty fine. Just try to survive. Getting damage doesn't really matter during the dives. Oblobles dive at the start to reach through. That's very unlucky. That just made the wall. Alright. Sisters of Battle is another boss I just need experience with. Let's see Sisters of Battle. Nice. Wow, I survived that. One dead. Two dead. Alright, Sisters of Battle down. Nice. So just take it slow and Don't fall. Who comes after Marmo, right? I believe this should be Marmo. It is. Ow. Ow. Okay. Okay. So Marmo is just Marmo. And he's annoying. Or she? She. Alright, so I just go here. And I fireball the incoming. That's just how I beat it first. Nice. Okay, so I have the cycle down for that. Broken Vessel is pretty chill as well. I just... Okay, I picked up Geodo. That's annoying. Still have 2 Geodos, so it's fine. Okay. I just fall. That like had no reason of actually happening. That just was me falling. But yeah, he has so little health. Crazy. Galen is another boss. The bosses like to get expanded. Was that just impossible RNG? Straight up. It might have been. And it flies into me doing a dive. So I just barely don't get. That's annoying. Alright, I'll go up until like Rim, I think. I'd like to get a bit of experience. Why I'm way quickly. And that double hit him, so it hit him out of it. And that hit behind him. Okay, I'm just playing horrifically all around. And he landed on it.
Finish.
So now he's Hive Knight, and I need to be a bit careful. I also shouldn't wait for his spin, actually stagger. Stop spinning. Survive the bees. I can't see anything. Wow. With Elder. Now, I think with Elder I just I just take a bit of time with the pickup, because if not I will just fly into him. And the Who is just a bit scary if I don't do everything quite right. Okay, let's see how it works without the skins. Okay, I got extremely bad RNG, I will manage to... Oh my god. salvage it. Alright, so now is God Tamer Grim. God Tamer is also pretty... like a pretty uncomfortable fight, I'd say. Can you... I got stun fatigue from parrying him. I didn't even see that easy. Okay, that's something that can happen and I need to pay attention to that. Noted. Now Grim is hard. That was already almost making the... Wow, Grim sucks. This is going to be horrific to do with like 20 bosses like, what is this? Literally 18 bosses in? 15 bosses in? I just suck. Wow. Alright, I see. So the conclusion is that Grim is just really hard, and I probably will have to practice him separately. When I get closer to him, I probably will. But yeah, after him is just a bench, and then a few more bosses. I think this is where I'm going to end stream. Overall, great stream. We got very nice PV and a lot of info on the remaining bosses. So I'm just going to beat Grim right here, and that will be it. Okay. Nice. GG. Thanks, I appreciate it. So thanks for everyone who's been here and everyone who talked with me. I really appreciate it. And I hope you have a great day. Goodbye.